Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, may I have your attention, please? Because zooming to you from all over the place, this is Far Out Fiesta episode 186, I think. It says 101 on the script, but it's not 101. It's 186, Maverick Airlines masterpiece. I am your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton. Please give it up for our amazing cast, JuliAnna Briscoe, Robb Hudspeth, and Kristin Keith. All right, I got a quick question for you. Mascot, junior high school mascot. Who was, actually, Kristin, yours and mine are the same, but
yes,
do you recall your junior high school mascot?
Me?
Yeah, sure. Yes, you would.
Us?
Yes.
The Warriors.
That's right, Westwood Warriors.
Westwood Warriors.
Hell yeah.
Westwood Warriors.
1948. Yours was a little later than that. What about you, Jules? Do you remember your junior high school mascot?
Junior high school.
Junior high school. You can't remember junior high school would be acceptable.
High school, Radnor Raiders,
All
Philadelphia.
Right. Cool.
Never would go back. Ever.
So no, don't go Raiders.
Nah. They can suck it.
What about you, Rob?
We were the ferocious and intimidating Maud Laird Middle School Bullpups.
Oh, that's cute.
That's awesome.
We were the Bullpups.
All right, cool. Well, let's just Maverick Airlines.
Maverick Airlines.
These days, you don't want Washington's little brother, that's Russia, telling you how often a plane has to be inspected. I mean, safety is a gray area, you know? Our planes look pretty dang good to the untrained eye. Well, except that one that the wolves are dragging off the runway, you know? Maybe we should stop de-icing them with rabbit blood. Hey, try to poke the wolves in the eyes, passengers. Oh, no, wait, that's sharks. All right, be still. It'll be over soon.
As CEO of Maverick Airlines, I know what you want when you get on our planes, and we're fully committed to almost providing you with some of that. I mean, let's be reasonable. You know, why should we give you food? or what are you, a charity case? Now, it's rare that someone falls out of one of our planes, and if they do, their next of kin gets a complimentary Heineken Light to share.
These days, you want to ride an airplane to be like riding a bucking bull with half a can of ginger ale and something salty you didn't really want, served to you by me, your Maverick Airlines flight attendant, February. My spirit was crushed in the early 90s, and I don't know the meaning of normal sleep cycles. You have no idea how much I loathe each and every one of you. And I wish you perpetual failure in all aspects of your life. Are you done with that half diet slice? Oh, I can take the can.
Well, not every pilot can be at the top of the class or even the top 95%. I mean, some of us couldn't even pass our pilot test in the United States. So we got our training as part of the Medellin cartel. Thank you, Pablo. I disavow that last part. Anywho, as you've always suspected, it's pretty damn easy to fly a damn plane. I mean, shit, women can do it. Hell, a chimp could fly a damn plane, but you know, they're probably too easily distracted. I mean, if there were bananas anywhere on the plane, you'd be going down. What? What do you mean I shouldn't say that? Well, I was further illustrating the problem that chimp pilots could cause.
Maverick Airlines, we place your safety third behind God and assless chaps. You get on one of our planes and you experience the adrenaline rush that made this country numerous uno.
At Maverick Airlines, you want a bone in one of our bathrooms? We're totally cool with that. In fact, we encourage it. Our soap is basically lube. Dude, this is bullshit. Why would I want people doing it in the plane bathrooms? Okay? I mean, the next time we do one of these commercials, I'd like to approve my copy. You dig?
Maverick Airlines, you need to wash off any fluid leftovers in a tiny airplane bathroom sink, bring it on. Okay, see, I'm kind of with flight attendant September here. I don't think we should. I'd like to see us discourage that kind of behavior.
You know, at Maverick Airlines, it's just that, you know, in the cockpit, it's all warm. And then and the plane is vibrating like a dryer. You know, it's not like flying, you know, a 4 a.m. plane full of cocaine into Podcast City Bay, which I know nothing about. Thank you, Pablo. Well, at Maverick Airlines, I just get so sleepy when I'm flying. At Maverick Airlines, the flight attendants will bring pilots blankets. And since I'm not on as much coke as I used to be, I tend to...
As CEO of Maverick Airlines, I thought it was as important to have my face on all our planes as it was to have several of our planes tattooed on my lower back. If I had to store my regrets, I'd need a bigger hanger.
Maverick Airlines, our company was founded in the 70s, and you know it by the look of our planes. You know, some of them have those orange stickers on them that they put on broken down abandoned cars. Maverick Airlines. I hope you enjoyed that Throwback Thursday commercial. It used to run all the time on the USA Network during Suits. Last time you saw me and the rest of the Maverick Airlines crew,
We were crashing
into the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, those little drop-down air masks did nothing to stop the 6-foot flames from engulfing my passengers. Perhaps we shouldn't have offered a doused in flammable cologne discount for seniors.
You know, a whole bunch of people died from recklessness. By me in particular. I was flying with my feet because, you see, I lost a bet. You know? Sometimes my bookies get creative, even where we are.
we're on freaking will call for hell.
What if we don't pick up our tickets to hell from Will Call?
Hell has digital boarding passes, but we're not eligible yet.
Wait, are we supposed to be trying to do good deeds to get to heaven? Or really horrible shit, you know, to bump up our place in line, you know, like some kind of hell loyalty points?
Heaven isn't all it's cracked up to be. People are saying they have long lines for food in heaven, and then when you get to the front of the line, your only option is a juice cleanse.
Gross. Maybe we can ruin some people's lives and get bumped up to hell's priority list.
Okay, wait. Now, contrary to popular belief, I am in no hurry to get to hell.
Where is that belief popular?
Quiet. Here comes our victims.
Pre-hell Maverick Airlines is all about the victim experience.
Welcome, travelers.
That's right. Welcome, travelers.
Doc Astwood, Barry the bartender, September. I'm right over here.
We know.
Yeah, we were avoiding you.
We're not excited about this mandatory training excursion you are forcing us to fly to.
I am not forcing anybody to do anything. Get on the plane or lose your jobs. We're going to Jacksonville to be trained on award-winning customer service.
You didn't have to yell at us.
Yeah, it hurts our feelings.
Window seat.
Maverick Airlines, almost as convenient as Uber, with the kind of safety record that could best be described as not what you'd expect from a legit airline. You want a cheap flight where you don't die slowly? Maverick Airlines.
As Maverick CEO Connie Gaines of Maverick Airlines, nothing is more important to me than your comfort and your safety. Except maybe a really good mani-pedi or concealer that does something about these huge bags. Oh, those last two things are really more important to me than your safety. But your safety it's fifth on my list. Yeah.
Maverick Airlines, you need to get to Wichita? Well, we don't ask any questions like, why the hell Wichita? We can get you there at about half the price you would pay to ride a bus, and we'll get you there without even suspecting that any of your fellow passengers peed in a jar. We guarantee, about the same amount of meth, too.
As your Maverick flight attendant in February, it's my job to make sure you're comfortable and enough of your thirst is quenched so that you don't press that button. I wake up most nights screaming, lay off the fucking button. You pigs, I'm only one human.
Once our planes make it up into the sky, fingers crossed, there's no stopping us. Only 30% of the time we ditch our planes in the ocean. Maverick's Airline is no stranger to emergency landing at Sonic. Landing is hard. We crash in lakes too. Cornfields are too hard.
As your Maverick Airlines captain, I'll see to it that if you're going to have a bumpy ride, I'll only tell you about it until it's painfully obvious. Choppy flights make me nauseous too. I learned to swallow my panic vomit in the Medellin cartel. Thank you, Pablo. I'm doing it right now.
We know how important money is, and our goal is for you to give us just enough money for us to pay off our bookie. He's so scary.
As CEO of Maverick Airlines, I realized early on that I didn't care how nefarious our Ukrainian financial backers were. We take their money and deal with the strings that were attached later. Those strings were freaking evil strings. Well, you find out that there's a point where your nipples can no longer handle car battery shocks. I assume, I haven't found that point yet. I was making a point. Forgot what it was.
Maverick Airlines, we're not just about Ukrainian money laundering.
Maverick Airlines, if you taste something in your diet slice that's reminiscent of human urine or urine, assume that it isn't. I mean, how would you know what human urine tastes like anyway? Who's pointing the fingers at who? I find that the best way to fight the, oh dear Lord, is that human urine gag reflex? I can also swallow my vomit, by the way. I didn't have to be in the damn Medellin cartel, whatever you say, how you say it, in your face, El Capitan.
Maverick Airlines, 65% less pissing in your drinks. Well, at least on domestic flights.
Maverick Airlines, the list of conditions I have that should keep me from flying is as long as my coiled pointy tail.
Maverick Airlines, we know you have a choice to fly. Our goal is to get you close enough to where you need to go with most of your arms and legs attached to your torso for a reasonable price. Maverick Airlines. Now that you've met some of our passengers going on our award-winning customer service training and our Maverick Airlines crew, we'll bring you a few Maverick Airlines masterpieces. We have yet another quick commercial, and then we'll dive right into the first Maverick Airlines masterpiece.
Well, how come he gets to introduce the segments?
Well, the way I see it, that's none of your damn business.
Fine, do the stupid commercial, and then fingers crossed something will actually happen in this episode.
Public
service announcement. Merciful death for dying industries.
Wind turbine manufacturing in the U.S. is down 42.1%. Wouldn't it be kinder to club the wind turbine manufacturing industry to death rather than letting it slowly die as you danced around it, taunting it, and singing about how much more kick-ass you are than the wind turbine manufacturing industry?
Wind turbine installation in the U.S. is down 41.6%. As benevolent Americans, we should strangle the wind turbine installation industry, with a piano wire, while dancing around it, taunting it, and singing about how you are every bit as cool as the wind turbine manufacturing industry. It's better than forcing the wind turbine manufacturing industry to gasp. Whew, this is a long segment. Whew, I'm glad that they're paying me for this. Let's blast slow. Painful breath.
Unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing is down 11.9%. So what do you say we add poison to the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing's eye drops and kill the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing quickly? As you dance around the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing, taunting the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing and singing about how you're every bit as dope as the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing. I mean, it's better than the unmanned aerial vehicle manufacturing, just talking out.
Luxury bus travel, which many have called oxymoronic, is down over 200%, defying conventional math. Wouldn't it be more human to kill it and field dress it while singing about how you're every bit as rad as the luxury bus travel industry? It's better than letting the bus travel industry just go to rot on the vine.
America, it's time for you to step up and murder your dying industries.
Murder your dying industries, America. Murder
your dying industries, America.
Murder your dying industries, America.
Our first Maverick Airlines masterpiece is called Soul Suckers, and no, it isn't porn.
As captain of a luxury bus line, I think that public service announcement's data was a hoax. Luxury bus travel is mounting a comeback.
Yeah, so's cholera.
Hi, Barry, the bartender.
Why the long face, Barry the bartender? Wow, no terrible joke. That's why I asked the question. I always try to set up jokes for my guest passengers.
Do you really want to know?
I don't really want to know anything about anybody, even me. For the sake of...
Well, can we move this along? I already took my Ambien. I get nervous flying.
Hey, no talking to the camera.
Oh, sorry.
What's the matter, guest passenger Barry?
All right, this is gonna sound crazy.
Well, neither flight attendant February nor I am qualified to diagnose crazy. We can, however, recognize insanely bad hygiene, Barry. Sorry.
Okay. You're here. They're listening to us, smirking at us with their twisted soul sucker faces. Allow me to demonstrate a twisted soul sucker smirk.
And we'll only judge you if...
Okay, there they are. Don't you see them? The lady wearing two turtleneck sweaters. Soul sucker. See, she looked and she smirked.
We'll only judge you if you don't think we're listening to what you're telling us is even worth our time.
Hey, she's one. Yeah. Soul sucker. But see, and the 40-year-old man who wore overalls on a plane. Souls.
I'm the GD captain of a GD luxury bus. My time is important. Shoebox dioramas don't make themselves.
Are they still allowing you to make the shoebox dioramas in lieu of making and taking bus driving tests?
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm telling you, that guy, Rhode Island sweatshirt and mutton chops. I'm not talking about the sideburns. I mean, I'm talking about cuts of sheep meat. Yeah. Soul sucker.
Barry, would you mind firing these bottle rockets into your ear so Captain I and I can have a private conversations?
Well, you know, I could just go to the bathroom and I wouldn't be able to hear.
Bottle rockets, Barry.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Barry?
Why would you have me fire bottle rockets on a plane?
You still may be able to hear us.
Well, let's cover his ears with asphalt, like a pothole.
What?
Good idea.
45 minutes later.
His ears I'll see you.
What?
Oh, he's figured it out. He knows about the soul suckers.
So, do we hurl him out of the plane?
Or we could erase his memory, so that if he appears in another scene in this show, nobody will even mention it.
I'm thinking we hurl him from the plane.
I can't hear you. I have asphalt in my ears, and the overall guy is sucking my soul.
Barry is compliant. We call our next Maverick Airlines masterpiece Dream Baby.
Oh my, I have to get set up.
The fasten seatbelt sign is currently off.
How did you know I was restless?
You can move the restroom at the rear of the plane where the lavatory sign is not showing occupied.
It's so cool that the CEO of Maverick Airlines is my personal concierge.
Well, I suppose that's one way to put it. One dopey way to put it.
Were you still watching me?
Now, see, I'll avoid turbulence for you so you can make it to the restroom.
Much obliged.
So she's making her way.
He's making her way to the restroom.
Oh, your sons.
The restroom.
The restroom, yeah.
Oh, that was weird. Oh no! Oh, morning sickness. I can only mean one thing. With me, I'm pregnant. Several months. My water weight gain is darn near sentient.
Is everything all right in there?
Maverick announcer Porterhouse?
Is everything all right in there?
Is now a good time to mention the ghost semen that spread through the airplane through those little squeeze on and off air vents?
I'm several months pregnant based on something I just breathed in?
It's time to free up the lavatory. Maverick CEO Connie has to drop a deuce.
Meet you in there, Maverick CEO Connie?
Ooh, gross, no.
I'll be releasing the knockout gas into the airplane lavatory. Okay, now September, count backwards from 2,500,000.
2,499,200 2,498 290.
Let's all go to the toilet.
Let's all go to the toilet.
Go to the toilet. Wake September up.
Wake September up.
Yeah.
Wait, it was all a dream? Oh, crap! My water broke.
Folks, we know you have been doomed to a perilous limbo in a place that you didn't think really existed, but that doesn't mean we don't have 4 non-stop flights into the Bermuda Triangle every day.
As Maverick CEO Connie of the Devil's Lair in the Bermuda Triangle, and Maverick Airlines, I want you to know that the safety of our passengers, help, somebody help me, I'm stuck in the Bermuda Triangle. No offense, Satan.
As your Maverick Airlines captain, even though all of my instruments are going beep, 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 I'll still do everything in my power to make your fiery bisection as painless as possible.
And I'll be here to serve you. Your half can of Diet Slice right up to the point where the pygmy goat ox people of the Bermuda Triangle roast you live for your entrails.
Maverick Airlines, daily nonstop to the Bermuda Triangle. And is the Bermuda Triangle really that much worse than Houston?
I can't thank you enough for the hypnosis, Captain II.
Well, you're welcome. September gave it to me because she bought a Groupon and then couldn't go.
Oh, cool. So who'll be hypnotizing me?
I will.
Maverick Flight Attendant February?
My hypnotist name is Rue.
Rue, are you going to hypnotize me?
Do you have a bad habit? Maybe chewing your fingernails to the quick? You want that to stop?
No, see, that's the rugged look I'm going for. See, I'm trying to quit flipping a coin to decide whether it's gas or scratchers.
I'll hypnotize you and you'll never do that again. Barry, stare into your nose.
Okay, that just makes my eyes cross.
Stare into your own eyes.
Wow, that's hard. Doing it.
I'm going to snap my fingers and you will fall into a deep sleep.
Doc Astwood, get over here.
You know, as a doctor, I know people who can give me access to propofol, which I will now be using to hypnotize Barry.
Is propofol safe?
Propofol is a very good anesthetic for milder sedation used for outpatient surgery because it puts people in a semi-conscious, non-drowsy state. It has a very quick onset, and it also wears off quickly.
Do you know what it's like? You know what it's like.
It's like a switch, you know. There's little, if any, anesthetic hangover, and it doesn't cause nausea or vomiting, and there's some loss of memory, which isn't a good thing.
Didn't Michael Jackson die? And that stuff.
While he's under, let's tickle his feet and see if he spasms uncontrollably.
$10 says he wets himself. I'm not taking that bet. Now, the next Maverick Airlines masterpiece is called Escape.
I came to you because both of you are highly trained pilots.
I've been meaning to go to training. I got my captain job at Passion Bus because I already had the uniform.
A lot of skin at school, or attended school, whatever we call it, was grueling. In my class alone, we lost over 70.
Now, you know, I can dodge the Coast Guard radar. I mean, you wouldn't think that would be critical for a commercial pilot, but old habits are so hard to. You know, see, each time I huff paint, pardon me. Now, each time I huff paint, my training goes right out the window. Good things these damn planes fly themselves.
I'm thinking of leaping the plane from the plane with a parachute.
I thought you wanted to go to the award-winning customer service conference.
Oh, you didn't! And this has nothing to do with that!
Why?
When they check the Passion Bus books for Q1 or Q1, there will be irregularities.
Now, speaking of irregularities, I can't go anymore unless I'm wearing a diaper.
You're making puns when I'm threatening to leap from the train.
Your face will be shredded like that Luby's carrot salad. Only without the orange color.
Yes, see, the change in pressure will squash your head like a tennis ball in a big dog's mouth.
You go out that door, there's a good chance.
And 3, 2, 1. Chute's not opening.
I didn't think she would really do it.
Well, that door opened easier than I thought it would.
Oh, hell, those suckers fly off all the time. I mean, I have a junk closet full of replacement doors.
That part about the doors flying off, it's a figure of speech. And now, $6,000. Maverick CEO, Connie, I couldn't help but notice.
I have underbite spasms where my bottom lip juts out like a Blu-ray player waiting for a Blu-ray.
Yeah, but that your plane is in violation of every health ordinance.
It's consistency.
And one of the wheels is an above-ground pool.
I'll give you $6,000 to keep your mouth shut about both those things.
Deal.
Or you can arm wrestle me, and if you win, I will give you $12,000.
$12,000. We'll buy a lot of propofol. All right, I'll do it.
I'll give you a second to get a good grip.
This is going to be the easiest $12,000 I ever made.
Are you sure you have a good grip?
Yes, I have a good grip.
On 3. Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
You jerked my arm clean off.
That makes me tingle. Don't try to rat me out. You have no idea who you're messing with.
You jerked my arm clean off. I'm a surgeon. Do you know how few procedures can be done with one arm?
I know that. I also know you probably killed Barry the bartender with that Michael Jackson stuff.
You should win some kind of award for having made it this far into the episode. You're not going to, but since you made it this far, now it's time for the final Maverick Airlines masterpiece.
Yeah.
Shut up. Parts of some of that was good. Now it's time for the final Mavericks Airlines masterpiece, Virus.
Timely. That's timely.
I'm worried about Doc Asswood.
Why?
Doc Asswood, you seem feverish.
Yeah, I am.
You know, I am too, except mine is from some end of the whipped cream can nitrous oxide that was past its prime.
Doc Ashwood, you have a nasty cough.
Yeah, I sure do.
Yeah, I do too, but mine's from smoking 9 joints as a 4-year-old's arm. I mean, like just 40 minutes ago.
Doc Asswood, do you have shortness of breath?
Yes, my breath could only get on the baby rides at Six Flags.
That is a terrible pun of a man teeming with a virus.
Yes, I'm extremely concerned. Those are symptoms of that deadly virus.
Which one?
You know, the really bad one.
Do you think he's infecting the other passengers?
Hey, Doc Asswood, stop that.
What? Licking the other passengers' fingers and sneezing in their yams?
Yes.
Both things, or pick one?
Both things.
2 more yams?
No.
I'm really regretting using his floss.
Please zip your fly.
Hey, I'm airing that menagerie out. Hell, it's like Tom Arnold's hamper down there.
What do we do, Captain?
Well, it'll air out fast, but the stench will stay around longer.
Should we let the passengers know that one of their fellow passengers is spreading disease like 1,000 Islands on a gas station convenience store Reuben?
If this news gets out, our stock is going to tank.
See, the way I see it, we can either kick Dr. Stinkbutt Infected Pants.
Is that me?
Yeah, kick him out of the plane over water with pockets full of concrete.
That sounds pretty good.
It sure does, yeah.
I don't like it.
Or I can crash the plane and kill all of us.
Wouldn't that not only kill us, but wouldn't it not only kill us and all the passengers, but it would also infect the first responders?
Well, yes, it would keep a ghastly cycle going.
Folks, we know you have been doomed to a perilous limbo in a place that you didn't really think existed, but that doesn't mean we don't have 4 nonstops into the Bermuda Triangle every day.
As Maverick CEO Connie Gates, I pledge to you that I will do everything in my power to try to care about something besides myself.
As your Mavericks Airlines captain, I take great pride in being able to fly a plane and masturbate simultaneously. Man, I sure do love ether.
And I'll be here to serve you, to the pygmy ox goat people. They sure love human entrails.
Maverick Airlines, is the Bermuda Triangle really that much worse than Alpharetta, Georgia? I mean, anytime day or night in the Atlanta airport sucks balls.
That seemed very familiar to a previous commercial. So does that mean we're dead, Captain Nye?
I'm not sure.
Were those segments supposed to have been woven together in like any way?
I think they were supposed to.
I mean, I can see that they were.
No, it didn't make a whole lot of sense.
I have to assume that we'll be back in an episode real soon.
One that features our new friends from Maverick Airlines?
Fingers crossed.
I hope we freaking die in a plane crash.
And this has been Far Out Fiesta episode 186. Maverick Airlines Masterpieces. I have been your host and humble narrator, Richard Houghton.
Yes, he wrote this.
Amazing cast, Kristin Keith, Robb Hudspeth, and JuliAnna Briscoe. I think we're about to get cut off, but does anybody have anything they'd like to plug real fast? Or until we get cut off?
Nothing's going on.
Watch our movies on Amazon. They're out there.
Yeah.
Right. Torturer and
Scientist,
Scientist.
Torrid. It's on Vimeo.
Yeah, you can watch Yoga Garage if you want to. It's on
Yes,
there.
definitely.
The Scientist is on Amazon Prime.
Oh, is it?
A bunch of other stuff.
And there actually is a trailer that has sound to it.
Awesome.
There's a story behind that. It's sad.
Oh no.
Yeah, the trailer was posted, and somehow all the dialogue in the trailer was gone. And 2,000.
No, 265,000 views of the trailer, and you can't hear any of our dialogue.
People are like writing bad reviews of the trailer because
Worst trailer ever.
Wow.
Read it.
Way to go.
Great trailer.
I'm
It
gonna
is.
watch it and I'm gonna
And you
comment
can-
all over it.
Hear it.
Oh yeah, I couldn't hear it. Sounded real good. Did they fix it?
Nope.
No.
Oh, it's mother.
Did that one for 2 months. Nope.
Well, cool.
We're not
So you can
watching the
watch that
movie
too.
because they don't understand why there's no sound in the trailer.
Yeah.
Somebody flubbed, but it wasn't anybody related to the actual movie. Somebody else posted this.
Yeah. Movie Trailers Unlimited screwed it.
Bummer. That's weird that they lost the whole.
Tell your
file.
congressman about that.
I am a felon.
Tell Trump to fix it.
I'm a felon.
Something worthwhile for once.
When I talk to him, when he calls me, when he
And he does.
tweets me later.
Speaking
All
of
right.
politics, I
Huh?
learned to do this. Ah, dang, it doesn't work still.
You don't have enough hair under your pits. You need to really get some more of that action going first, and then you can make the squinch noise.
Just do it with your mouth.
That works.
That was great. All right. Thanks, everybody. See you next week. Good night. Can't make it stop.